Hey there, my name is Anthony Damasco. I'm a web developer, online marketer, and business owner. And this video is a video that feel very compelled to put together. And it's a complete rant against what Facebook has been doing to businesses and just how much of a racket um, it really has become. So what I mean by that is about 2 or 3 years ago, if you had a page and you spent money to have, to advertise to people to have them follow your page and you posted something, they would see it, they would engage. If you created an event, people would see it, they would know about it. And um, in the past, I would say year, it's just been all about boosting. And it seems to me, based on what I'm noticing, um, is that, you can create an event now, and if you don't boost, you're really not going to have people see it. So let me show you what evidence that I've uncovered and what I've had to do in order to kind of survive this. So let's start with who I am. I'm a programmer. I run a website development company, and I help my customers, build a strategy, not just do a website, but actually say, who are your customers? How are we going to reach them from a digital perspective? Build this website with the appropriate message, build Facebook around that website, really leaning towards the right audience, and then perhaps do some Google AdWords and some other online stuff. So that's what I specialize in. About 3 years ago, I started a company called Gamers Realm. And Gamers Realm is an 8,000 square foot video game arcade. So we have stand up arcades, virtual reality, we have a beer and wine bar, we have escape rooms, we have pool table, pinball, you name it, we have it. And the market that I'm trying to advertise to is a small town known as Vero Beach. Vero Beach has roughly um, 40,000 people that are within my market. And then if I go outside of that town, I'm looking at about 110,000 potential people that are the right age group for my business. So when I started my business, it was really just, okay, let's just go after 1% of the entire market, and that's all we need to sustain. Um, so long story short, we now, you know, we started about 2 years ago, and this is perfect because when I first created Facebook, I would create an event, and it would really reach my entire audience. Granted, my audience was a lot smaller. Now, if you look at what we have here, we have about 3,400 likes. Let's call it 3,350 likes, and out of those, we have 3,400 follows. Okay. Um, and we have a pretty high rating, 4.9. So everything here, this we should be in favor, right? Most of my likes are from this town. I basically one person at a time have reached out to people. We post about 4 or 5 times a day. Um, we have, so if we go down our post list, you'll see that we are pretty much doing everything right. So this was posted 21 hours ago. This was posted yesterday at 11 a.m. Here's a video. Here's an image. Here's an image tied to an event. Here's another image. And here is an actual event link. So we're mixing our media up, which is what Facebook kind of tells you to do, or at least what the experts tell you to do, is that you want to make sure you, kind of mix up what type of content you're sharing and make sure it's engaging and blah, 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 blah. So here's the thing. Fortnite, perfect example. It's right on my screen here. Fortnite is massive at the current moment. It is October 8th, 2018. We do Fortnite events on our LAN center, and everybody loves these events. And unfortunately, the people that want to know about the event never hear about them. Here's an example: 205 people reached out of 3,400 people. And if I go down to more Fortnite events, which I'm sure I have, 353 people reached. It just keeps. It's nothing. It's less. It's less than between 5 and 10% of my entire subscription base. And so what they encourage me to do is they encourage me to boost. So if we go to my events, what you've noticed is that I've been playing the game. I am boosting all of these events, and um, and I'm telling you right now, these boosts are really awful. The amount of money that you have to pay and the amount of return you get is really really bad. So let's go to an event that we did. We can go back to this Fortnite duos. Um, so 3 people were quote unquote interested, and we promoted this with $20. Okay. And here's the thing. I have customers walking in my door, and when I tell them that we have Fortnite, they're like, well, I didn't hear about that. And they've liked us on Facebook for months. And so it's become utterly ridiculous that Facebook is the primary social media outlet that you want to use for events. Yet if you're a business, let me close that. People just posting like crazy. Um, or replying like crazy. When you try to use them for this, they're basically punishing you because all they want to do is get you to spend more money on these boosts. And not only that, if you boost something, let's say for $10, what Facebook now does is it sends you a little push notification about a couple hours later saying, finish your boost for another $20 to reach X amount of people. And it becomes kind of addicting. You're like, okay, well, I can reach that many more people for $25 more and blah blah blah. But in reality, they're selling you what they gave you 2 years ago, which is you post and you actually get the right people. So here's my proof. Okay, I decided that I'm over this model. That I'm so frustrated. I'm so sick and tired of spending money with Facebook and not seeing my events go off. And my customers are frustrated because they don't know what's happening when. And of course, yeah, you're like, well, you could do text message marketing, you can do email marketing, you can create up you can do all kinds of stuff. But in reality, they really just want to easily be able to see on when they're scrolling down on their social media, um, what they have going on. And so what I have done is I have created a separate private profile page or typical profile page, and I have reached out to all 3,400 people that like my page that live in my town, and I have friended them. And I have sent them friend requests, which that was a grueling task. And every single person on my list, of 631 so far, I made this profile 2 days ago, mind you. Um, I have sent them a friend request and said, I sent them a message. My name is Anthony Damasco. I'm the owner of Gamers Realm. I am friending you so that you have so you actually will see what events I have. And because right now you like my page, but you're not actually seeing everything. All right. Now check this stupid stuff out. So, I first of all, my photo engagement is up to the roof. 35. If I post something right now on my business page, I'm lucky if I get 2 or 3 likes, and I have 3,400 subscribers. I only have 600 friends here, and I'm posting this stuff, and it's huge. 34, and these are unique people, so people are actually, oh my God, seeing the posts. It's a miracle. It is a miracle. And of course, because this account was new, I got 0 shares because the share option wasn't there for those people. So that I've added it. So let me give you some examples, some success that I've had because of this whole thing. There you go. Hi, Mike. This is DVD Mike. He's awesome. He's over there in Vero as well. If I go to Gamers Realm and I go to events, let's look at one of the very first events that I've shared as. Okay, so this had 3 people interested in it 4 days ago with a $20 boost. It's a very cool event. We're building haunted Halloween gingerbread houses, and right now I'm telling you, Vero Beach there's nothing to do in this town, right? So like even small cool events like this, it's just a fun thing to do. You come out, you spend a little bit of money, you get a gingerbread house, you drink in the bar, we watch Nightmare Before Christmas, and we just hang out with each other. It's a real casual atmosphere here, and afterwards you can play video games. So we have this event, and uh, the moment I friended these people and then just mentioned it um, on there, I now have over 50 people going, and this is going, well, 8 going, 46 interested, which turn out's probably going to look like 30 people. But here's the thing, I didn't have to spend any money. These people want to go to the events in my store. They want to be informed. And Facebook is middlemaning and trying to make as much money off of businesses as possible. So I have to say, they're doing everything they can to hurt businesses. They really are, especially in entertainment. It's one thing if I am a national company and they want to throttle how much, I am appearing in people's feeds. I completely get that. But I am a small local business. My customers literally live down the street from me. They want to know, and they've chosen to subscribe to my page, and they're just not seeing the stuff. And you know what the number one review that I get um, in online on Google is that I'm Vero Beach's best kept secret. That people love the store, but no one knows about it, and it's because I've chosen to do a digital campaign. And don't get me wrong, it's just that it's just insane. With here's a medium that works, that should work, and it doesn't, and it's because they're constantly throttling how many people can actually see what's going on. So my rant is Facebook, please stop screwing businesses, especially small businesses, over with your algorithm. The fact that I had to create a personal profile, like I do not want to see, and nor do most people want me to see their personal family stuff. They're posting pictures of their kids, they're posting pictures of their relationships, they're posting arguments that they've had, personal thoughts, political beliefs, and I'm just a business owner, and the whole purpose of having a Facebook page is so that I can reach my customers without having to really dive into their personal lives. But I have no choice. So now I've had to create a personal Facebook account. I now do see their stuff, and it's unfortunate, and I'm just, that's not what I'm here for. I don't want to know. I want to keep a separation as much as possible, but now at least my customers can actually see what the hell we're doing here. So if you're a small business and you're using Facebook and you're trying to reach your customers via Facebook fan page and you're spending money on boosts and you don't feel like you're getting any traction, I might recommend building an actual account and doing it this way. Now, one of the bigger problems is you can't have any more than 5,000 friends. So that is an issue. That's an issue for later. And I'm going to have to, at some point, start cutting people that don't live around here so that I'm reaching the right people. But it's unfortunate that it has to be this way, but this is what Facebook has chosen to do. There's a reason why their profits spiked in the last 2 years, and I think they're having trouble now. And it's because they're just tweaking their algorithm to increase their profits, and that's all they really care about. Of course, right now they're doing this whole Facebook "We're not the bad guys" commercial campaign, but they really are the bad guys. They're really just a terrible, evil kind of company in terms of harvesting data and stuff like that. But overall, I don't mind that from a business. I opted in. I made an account. So I've already given permission to give over my privacy. But in exchange, I'm a business owner and I want to be able to advertise my business through this platform without being completely gouged constantly. All right, that's my rant. Thank you for listening.